And you still haven't gotten your phone back that they took.
Well, it's been 3 years. I have a new phone. Like, I don't give a shit about
Right. No.
back.
Yeah. What do they say when you ask for it?
I haven't asked for it back.
Oh, okay.
I'm asking your help with Sam because I can't do it alone. We need to get Ed to get his phone back. Because if he gets his phone back, there's no way the Texas Attorney General is going to give someone their phone back if they're a CP suspect, if they're still under investigation.
Yeah, I think that actually is a good point. Like, if Ed, why doesn't Ed petition to have his phone and property be returned? That would prove a closure of the case. They wouldn't give it back to him if the case was still open. So,
exactly.
But I mean, has Ed petitioned to have his property returned to him?
That's the question, Sam. Like you said, I would think that on Monday morning, Ed could go and say, "Hey, it's been 4 years. There's no movement on this case. I'm not under investigation. I'm not a suspect anymore, right? Can you give me my phone back?" And I realize Ed doesn't need that phone, but that's not the point, right? Maybe there's no way for Ed to prove, like you were saying, there's an incident report. It's always going to be there. You can't close an incident report, or maybe there's not
correct.
So here's what I proposed, and when I'm saying this, keep in mind that I mentioned this to Sam Clinton, and Sam is 100% behind this and has endorsed this idea.
Okay.
What if Ed tries to get his phone back? Because first of all, there's no reason they should have his phone, right?
But he doesn't need his phone.
If
it's been so many years, why does he need his phone?
No, he does need his phone because that would prove that there was nothing on the fucking thing.
Yeah, if you could get it back, that would help.
Right.
And I went so far as to tell Sam that if Ed got his phone back, in my mind, he's innocent, and I would no longer entertain anything.
Here's the thing, y'all. I don't give a fuck what any of y'all entertain. I think I made it abundantly clear in the last 8 months I've been dragged on this. I honestly really don't give a fuck what any of you think.
Yeah.
You guys are gonna think what you think anyway. I could bring a signed letter from the governor. I could bring a signed letter from Ken Paxton, and you know what, you guys aren't gonna believe shit anyway. So
because they're not gonna say sorry.
I just got up and said I would declare Ed innocent. I would declare Ed innocent if he got his phone back, and I think a lot of people agree with that.
So let me. Okay, Mitch, come on down to Texas, and try to get accused of a crime by the Attorney General, and then obviously you're innocent of that crime, right? And then try to get them to drop a case and admit that they were wrong.
It's
a major crime. They can. It's a major crime. They can leave this investigation open as long as they want to. Because you know what? How bad would it look? They close the investigation. And then whatever, they had to reopen it for some reason or whatever. You know what I mean? Looks bad on them that way too.
I was responding to this idea that if there's no possible way Ed could clear his name. And I'm standing up and saying I would consider Ed innocent if he got his phone back.
Okay, that's wonderful.
Other people agree with me.
Okay, that's cool. I honestly don't care what you think, Mitch.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. But like I said, it's just a response to the idea no one would care. There's no way. No matter what you do, they would always consider you guilty.
There's nothing anybody who's struggling for the last 8 months can say to me. There's nothing anybody that's struggling for the last 8 months that can say to me that'll make me forgive any of them, except LB. LB, I can. But most of the other ones,
I appreciate that. Thank you.
D-Dan Islander, I think you're wrong. I don't think 99% of you will. I think 99% of you would just be like, oops, we were wrong, and move on to the next motherfucker to drag.
Maybe, you'll get,
and maybe that person's not as strong as I am, and maybe that person would actually kill themselves. Would you be happy with that, guys? Would you be happy with that?
Nobody wants that.
I guarantee the next person you drag for 8 months will be dead long before, but I'm still here. I'm still here.
People have wondered why I've recorded your fucking shit.
So maybe your mission will be successful next time.
Come on, man. That's not what it means. Nevermore,
Yeah.
are you at least in favor of Ed getting his phone back? That would get a lot of people off his back.
I'm in favor if Ed wanted his phone back, of Ed getting his phone back. But why? Tell me, let's see.
Well, I mean,
the phone is at least 5 years old. I don't know how old the phone was when it got taken.
If he got his phone back, then all this shit started in April. We're going on a year. When you come up on a locksmith panel and people start busting your balls about Ed, you can say he got his phone back.
And as far as I know, Ed could get his phone back right now if he wants. But why would you want a at least 5 year old phone?
Well, because it would help clear your fucking name. It's like, I'd rather have a 5-year-old phone. It's not about the phone. It's about your fucking reputation.
If he gets his phone back, that means that case is closed. The police won't return the phone if that part of the investigation is not closed.
Yeah, that part. That's correct. That part, they've got what they want out of it, right?
They would not return the phone
it was done.
If they returned his phone, that would do a lot. That would be more than anything we have now to say, okay, this case is closed. I don't think the Texas AG would return
Hello, my cat
to someone who is still under investigation. To me, that would mean his name is actually cleared. He got his phone back.
Yeah.
So, and a lot of people feel that way. So if he can get it back, and all it is about
that he hasn't got a new phone?
All it is about a drive down to the courthouse and picking up that paper bag. And Ed doesn't do that. What does that say? If all he has to do is drive down there and pick it up, and he refuses to do that, it's like, why?
Exactly.
Well, me and Bitch actually we agree on one thing that I think that I've already said that it would, showing a case closure could, you get your devices back and everything from whatever law enforcement agency has them. That would be a place that could be done if you could do that. So that's in regarding to the thing that will not be mentioned on this channel again, or this platform for or against. But yes, I do think Bitch Richmond was correct in supplying a potential for closing the matter from the most logical, reasonable people would see if you got your devices and electronic devices back.